What's up, Baldy? What's up, Slinky? What's up, Jade? How you doing, Luca? How we doing? Baldy, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Yo, let's go. Let's go. What's up, Olinu? When's the Spotlight Plus being released normally without pre-order? It's been released for like almost a full week. Released last Thursday, so yeah, you can pick up the Spotlight Plus right now on hunteryoyos.com. Lots of people already have them in their hands, so yeah, they're available, no pre-order. Baldy, thank you! Thumbs up, and GG, and yo, Jade, thank you so much for the thank you. Alright, Jade is going up on the wall. And you're also getting a gumball. Getting a gumball out of the gumball machine with a challenge. We'll see what is it gonna be. Alright, behind the back tricks. Behind the back, oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, chat. What's up, Sterno? Alright. Chat, you ready? Bruh. Oh my gosh. This trick's so hard. There we go. Are you going to be at the Colorado State Yo-Yo Contest? I wanted to, but I won't be able to make it, unfortunately. Baldy with some more gifts. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yo, W's in the chat. Chat, I just realized, I think I still haven't made a single mistake on a trick on the stream. Oh, actually, no, I was missing this thing. Never mind. I think that's the only trick I've missed on the stream. Bro67 with the W's in the chat. Thank you. Zach with the W's in the chat as well. Have you done Zontal 7.0 hook yet? No, but I've almost landed Zontal 7.5 many times. I just haven't quite hit it. But I've been very close many times. What's up, Omar? Alright, yo. Should we switch to the gold colorway? Wait, I'm gonna grab a white string. Be right back. I love using this gold one. Gold is kind of mid. How so? Do the boing boing. Just a second. As soon as I cut the string, we can do it. I see elements of 3+ clicks. I love the gold colorway, but it doesn't go so well with yellow string. Yeah, that's why I use white string. I feel like white string goes well with everything, so I've been using that like whenever I'm just yo-yoing casually. Maybe I should restock white spotlight string, because people seem to ask for it, but then, yeah, but here's the thing, a lot of times people ask for stuff, I restock it and then no one wants it as soon as it's restocked. You're working on your anti-routine, you realize there's one trick you can't hit. It's kind of hard to switch the trick. Any advice for making tricks specifically for the music? I mean, it's kind of hard unless you know like a lot of tricks already that you can be flexible with. Because otherwise, you kind of just need to practice that trick, I'd say. Unless you have like other options you can replace it with. I taught you well, Hunter. Nicely improved. What? Wait, what did you teach me? I'm confused. Like the red moonlight too? Yeah, this was the one color of the moonlight that sold out super fast. Like we still have the silvers and blacks left. People just seem to love red yo-yos for some reason. But yeah, we sold out of these very fast. The red ones. Maybe partially due to that being the color that I was competing with like at Worlds and Nationals last year. Yo, what's up, Olin? What's up, Lebo? Alright, yeah, we're gonna do Boing Boing. Me like Red John. Why does your bearing sound like that? Because all my bearings are dead. This bearing actually sounds pretty good though in this yo-yo. This one actually sounds really nice. This one's like a newer bearing. I haven't used this one as much. Very good, thank you, Asep. Selling better red or gold? So it's what I've noticed. I think since most of my audience are competitors, like competitive yo-yoers, most competitive yo-yoers prefer red. So more people buy the red, but the people that buy the gold really like the gold. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's just due to having a bigger amount of competitive yo-yoers, and they definitely prefer matte yo-yos over shiny. I love the gold. Honestly, I can't see why anyone would want the red compared to that one, but maybe it's just me. Okay, well I can show you. So, you see how the red is like matte finish, and the gold is like more shiny? That's the main difference. People who are competitive yo-yoers usually prefer matte, because it can do, I can show you, it can do more of these like grind tricks like this. This kind of trick is much easier on a matte finish yo-yo generally. Although, I think that's something that most people think is the case a lot of the time. But with this yo-yo, it actually doesn't really matter that much, just because the shape on this yo-yo is so wide anyway that even though it's polished, you're still able to do those really long grind tricks even on the polished yo-yo, which is not very common on these types of yo-yos. But yeah, like I didn't even throw that hard that time. That went like 10 seconds or something. And it could go, yesterday, even on the shiny one, I did 18 seconds just from like a casual throw doing a grind. And it has a dead bearing too, so it could go even longer. Yo, what's up, Hector? What's up, TBL? Chat yo-yo trick. Jay, thank you so much for the gifts. They want to do grinds and then never do it on stage. Yeah. Pretty much, that's how it works. Some people also just don't like the feeling of shiny yo-yos. Like, it just has like a different feeling. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's sticky, because I don't know if that's the right word for it. But it just feels like less, like, it doesn't feel as like, well, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. But like, honestly, it doesn't really make a play difference that much at all in this yo-yo. If at all. Like, I think most people wouldn't notice it at all unless you yo-yo 10 hours a day. Bro, this yo-yo's so loud. Or really the bearing's so loud. It's not the yo-yo's fault. Oh, that trick's so hard. You got 25 likes on your stream yesterday? Nice. Yo, you guys should all subscribe to Spotlight Sterna if you haven't already. She's been doing lives almost every day lately. I'll ask for the red one for Christmas though, so I'll be able to compare better than all. Definitely like the look of the gold better for sure. It plays great. Yo, well thank you either way, whether you end up getting the red one or not. Hopefully you do enjoy it if you end up getting it. Eddie says, I'll subscribe if you stop right now. Matt is just better for long play though. Have you tried the shiny gold Spotlight Plus though? Because that's what is usually the case with yo-yos, but not with this one. I should just grab my yo-yo again. What's up, Ishan? DNA, please. I got you. Eddie, did you sub? That's funny. Oh, so good. Clear green. You can't do a clear metal yo-yo. You can do clear plastic yo-yos, but not metal. Bro, what is up with this bearing? There has to be like dog fur or something in here, right? Do you have any of the original spotlights left? The original spotlights have been pretty much discontinued until if we end up deciding to re-release them eventually, maybe we will. But for now, there are no plans of it. It's so loud. What's up, SJ? Do you know Yoyo the singer? I've heard the name. I don't know anything about them though. So lucky you can drop your yo-yo without dinging it because you have carpet. The DXL, I literally set my start light on the table and it fell on concrete. No! Oh well, good thing Vibey yo-yos play better anyway. Coco Bean just subscribed to Sterna. You guys all should. Spotlight Sterna is going live every day. She's in the chat right now. Or, I don't know about every day, but almost every day. Vibe doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I use Vibey yo-yos anyway. I like the feeling, actually. As long as it's not, like, overly vibey, a little bit of vibe, definitely, I feel like it helps you have better control and tricks. Because you can feel where the yo-yo is a little bit easier. Most difficult yo-yo trick in history, that's all up to personal preference. But I'll tell you, I got a lot of tricks that only I can do. Like, I'm the only one in the world that can do. And there are a bunch of them that I've challenged other people to do, and they just can't do them. So, maybe it's one of those tricks. Maybe it's something that hasn't been discovered yet. Who knows? Potato 6'7". There you go. That was a 5.5 horizontal, just to, like, 2 up your comment. Because why not? Yo, what's up, Simon? Go to this bro. Thank you, Evan. What's up, Simon? Bruh. That trick's fun. Oh, nice. Yo-yo trick. Highest number hook you can do, 6.5, negative 5.0 are the ones. I've never I've never really attempted negative 6.0. I've attempted 7.5 though, and I've gotten very close. But I feel like the negative hooks take up more string, and I don't want to lengthen my string. It's not worth it for me. Fidalgo from Portugal, how you doing? Do you normally judge all the anti-routines in the same division on one day, or is it across multiple days? How we've done it before, so what we did before for the last two anti-contests, we would usually just like judge routines as they were submitted. Like whenever we have free time, we would just judge them and enter them in the spreadsheet. So that way when it comes to the day of the contest, we have pretty much everything done, and we can just like reevaluate anything if we need, just to make sure everything's fully accurate. But yeah, like we mostly judge everything ahead of time, but then we'll like look at day of, and we'll review mainly the routines that are like towards the top. We'll review multiple times just to make sure, because they're like big cash prizes. We want to try to make sure it's all as accurate as possible. Just another sunflower, how you doing? I don't understand your comment, I'm sorry. Do a tutorial. I actually have some tutorials. I have another beginner tutorial video coming very soon as well. What's up, Jose? What's up, Dylan? Bruh. Alex, my favorite trick changes all the time. This is one of my favorites, though. What string do you use? I use Spotlight string, which is actually my signature yo-yo string. Also available on my website, hunteryoyos.com. I believe we only have one left, actually. One pack left before we get a restock, hopefully soon. No! What's the difference between Spotlight string and OT? Mainly whippiness, as well as, it's also, so it's going to be more whippy. It holds its tension, I'd say, just a little bit better than OT. And then the other main difference is going to be that it's even more ultraviolet reactive. So like with black lights, it'll be actually even brighter than other strings, because it has like a special coating on it that makes it more UV reactive. So it'll shine brighter under like a black light, which is cool for videos. And then also, one thing that I actually haven't talked about much, but it's kind of funny to think about, is that that coating actually gives the string a distinct scent too. Like it almost smells like, the Spotlight string smells like clean laundry or something. Anyone that has Spotlight string, you should smell your string and see. Prove me right, because it literally smells like laundry pods or something. Oh my gosh, me when I miss. What's up, Indra? How you doing? Love from India, thank you so much. Most unique yo-yo I currently have in my possession. Yo, check out, I have a video on my channel where I show the weirdest yo-yos I own. Highly recommend you check that video out. Because on that video, I show all the weirdest yo-yos in my collection. Different reasons they're all unique. And there's some really cool yo-yos in that video you should check out. Didn't know you could do all that with the yo-yo? Well, now you can. Or now you do know, Christopher. Oh, did this bearing just die too? All my yo-yos have dead bearings. Womp womp. What's up, wrong? Yo, chat, we have a lot of viewers. No. Oh, I got a knot. Comments. What trick would you say took you the longest to learn? So it's kind of hard to answer that question. And the reason it's difficult is because when you're doing tricks, when you're early on in yo-yoing, you have less experience with yo-yos, so you're gonna take longer to learn tricks comparatively to like where I'm at now. I can learn a really hard trick much faster now than I could learn an easy trick back 11 years ago. Does that make sense? So it's kind of hard to compare. I think like the trick that took me the longest doesn't necessarily mean it was the hardest trick I can do. It more of is the trick that maybe I learned too early in my yo-yo journey. So I would say a trick that took me really long. I spent literally like probably 6 months trying to figure out how to do this trick, which is called magic drop. But like nowadays, that's a really easy trick for me. There are tricks that are 100 times harder than that take me like 2 tries now. Like 2 tries to learn now. So it's like, it doesn't mean that's the hardest trick in the world. It was just I learned that so early on, and it's one that's pretty difficult to grasp for beginners, I'd say. What's up, satellite? What's up, Stellar? What's up? How are we doing? 6th and 7th element, the Ryuichi combo. Bruh. Bruh, okay. Boom. Boom. 3, 4. Wait, no. Wait, I don't even know. I don't think I was counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after this spot, you roll over in a full circle and then bring it behind your non-throw hand arm. So you're here. You're gonna put your wrist in like that, and you're gonna turn your hand out like that. So you're in this position. And then you're gonna shoot the yo-yo behind everything like that. And then you're doing a recapture on the outside of your non-throw arm. And you let go of that, you take your throw hand out, and then you unroll the triangle. Wait. That trick's fun. What's up, Raul? What's up, Jose? What's up? Jimmy Neutron. I used to love that show when I was younger. Yeah, this Ryuichi trick is so hard. Wait, that was smooth. That's one of the smoothest I've ever done that trick. What's up, Joseph? Joseph, how you doing? Did you use 6-7 meme? 6-7. Oh wait, 6-7. Nope. Almost 1 year for Hunter stream every day. I've been actually going live for more than a year straight. Because my streak actually originally ended, I think it was November 15th last year. And then after that, I've gone live every single day without missing a day. Who, in your opinion, are best yo-yo players based purely off of skill? So I guess even then, it's kind of like, what do you say? How do you define skill? Like, do you include how cool you make the tricks look in skill, or are you talking pure difficulty of tricks? And then also, are you accounting for like how many tricks they know? Because maybe someone knows the most difficult trick in the world, but someone else knows 100 times more tricks. How do you define skill in that case? Presentation, trick vocabulary, difficulty. Okay, I think accounting for all that, I think you have Hajime Miura, you have, who else? I mean, after Hajime, I think you can kind of just go from him into, like, most of the top 1A contenders. I mean, I would say, like, most people that are making, like, top 10 at Worlds in 1A know a lot of yo-yo tricks, and also have, like, a lot of really hard tricks. But when it comes to overall yo-yoing, it's definitely Hajime. What's your opinion on the current judging system? I think, I would say the judging system itself is fine, but I think what would be good is for people to have more conversations about, like, how to define, like, repeated elements, how to define whether something's difficult enough to be able to click high, because I think a lot of times what happens is, like, I don't know, it's just hard because at a certain point, yo-yo's getting so far advanced in competitions that, like, the judges kind of also need to be able to understand those tricks. So I don't know if it's like a problem with the judging system, or if it's more of, I don't think it's really a problem with the judging system or the judges necessarily, because, like, what I'm trying to say is, I think when yo-yo competitions are getting so far advanced, it's kind of hard because you need the judges to be able to understand those tricks that are being done, but at the same time, there aren't physically enough people that can do those tricks that can also judge. So that's kind of the main problem there is, but it's not like, I don't think it necessarily has to be fixed. Like, I don't think it is something that has to be changed. It's kind of just like, it's kind of just a thing that I think, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. All I'm saying is, it's very hard to judge yo-yo accurately, no matter what the judging system is and no matter who the judges are. It's always going to be hard. Question about Spotlight team, is there an age limit? Do you have a certain amount of people who will sponsor? Right now, I don't think we're expanding our team for now, but I do want to grow it in the future. I do for sure want to grow it. I have big visions for the team. But as for the age limit, I mean, right now, Spotlight team is for under 18 because it's like a junior team. But we did just introduce the Spotlight Pro team, which no one is on currently, but that's something where it could really be anyone, I think. It's just up to people, or it's really up to me to find people that fit that role, but there's not really anyone there right now, because I have very, very strict criteria for who I'm sponsoring, because at the end of the day, people are representing my brand, so I want to make sure that I am choosing the right people. Sora trick? Wait. Wait, can I hit this? Oh my gosh. There's no way I'm hitting that in one motion. Or this thing. How to get on the Spotlight Pro team. So Spotlight Pro team, really you have to be either like top tier in competitive yo-yo or top tier in content creation, because ultimately like the whole idea of the team is we want people to be able to grow upwards, and we want it to be something where you can get I'm always mentoring the team. That's like a big part of Spotlight brand. So there's that. If you can get really good at either content creation or competitive yo-yoing, or both, I mean, ideally it's both, but if you can be really good at one or the other, then you are possibly eligible for the pro team, because the people on the pro team are going to be eligible for signature yo-yos. And in order to sell enough yo-yos, you got to be in one of those two categories, because like if people need either, you really either need to be a really high tier competitor to get a signature yo-yo that will sell, or you need to be very good at promoting yo-yos through like having a big social media presence and stuff like that. Hopefully that all made sense. What's up, Panda? What's up, Leo? What's up, Ryan? Do the DNA. Thank you, New Beast. What's up, Dustin and Tokyo and Scott? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What about for the junior, like the original Spotlight team? To qualify for that, you don't necessarily have to be the best yo-yoer in the world. Sure, talent helps, but really the main thing that I'm looking for are like some sort of value added to the team, whether it's through being really good at promoting yo-yos. It could be that, but you don't necessarily have to be top tier and like getting millions of views, right? If you're able to provide value through like either promoting the Spotlight brand and or showing a lot of potential as like a competitive yo-yoer, those are the ways that you can get on the Spotlight junior. I don't like to call it the junior team, because even though it's a junior team, it really is just the Spotlight team. We will have the pro team though, which will be growing on top of the Spotlight team. But yeah, do a Takeshi trick. Yo, Reese, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. All right, Takeshi trick. But I'm trying to remember. There we go, yeah. I don't remember the rest of that combo. Rock the baby. Yeah, but about the Spotlight team, it's not all about that. It's not all about being able to promote the brand and having potential as a competitive yo-yoer, but it's also about like willing to work really hard to be able to achieve your goals in yo-yoing, whether that's again through competition, whether it's through any other means like growing on social media, eventually like maybe starting a yo-yo club. That kind of stuff all helps as well. But yeah, just because you hit all those requirements also doesn't make you immediately eligible for the team, because we do ultimately have a limit eventually of how many people we can add. And also, I would say a big thing too for Spotlight team is you want to make sure I'm not just sponsoring anyone who wants to be sponsored. It's more of, it has to be people who are like authentically promoting Spotlight, who truly believe in the brand and already get along with the current team as well. That's a very important part for me too. Yo, what's up, Salim? What's up, Dirt Bikes? What's up? Have you tried the new Nor by Empathy? I have not tried the new one. I tried the original one though. Yo, chat, we had like a lot of viewers for a second. That's crazy. Bro, what? This is like record view numbers for me. That's kind of insane. Yo, what in the world? Chat, if you're new here, I highly suggest subscribing to the channel because I go live every single day on YouTube, chat. You heart spotlight, thank you, Sean. What's up, Bashar? Balls Yo-Yo. Right here. Found a yo-yo guru. What's up, Scuba? What's up, Dark? Bro, we have so many viewers on the stream. It's kind of insane. Like, what in the world? What's up, Jaco? Sometimes I feel sleepy, same. Bro, we have 237 viewers. That's insane, bro. I think we got up to like 280 or something earlier, which is almost the highest I've ever gotten. I think the most viewers I ever had at once was like 320 back like last year. And I've never gotten even close to hitting that again, and we almost got there today. 26 years old? Nah. Do I look 26? I don't think I do. Bro, we're at 290, chat. If you guys can share the live for me, please, we might be able to break our record for most viewers I've ever had on the stream. So we're at 290. If we get like 31 more viewers, it'll be the highest viewers I've ever had on the stream. Which is absolutely insane. Yo, what's up, Alexis? Chat, thoughts on this yo-yo? I think it's a really good yo-yo. I did a demo at the Arizona State Yo-Yo contest with this. The baller. This yo-yo is actually just called the balls. How do you do Iwasawa Tower? So you're whipping over your index finger and your wrist like this, and then you're landing the yo-yo on the back like this. So you're landing on the back, and this slack is coming all the way around the yo-yo. That's kind of how it works. Are you excited for the Jingle Balls, the new Christmas Balls yo-yo set? Yeah, Coco Bean, you want to know a fun fact? The Spotlight team put those yo-yos together. They assembled the yo-yos and they packaged them. Yo, what's up, Cherry? You make it look much easier than it is. Thank you. Child labor, yes. No, the kids love getting put to work at Yo-Yo Factory. Yo, what's up, Kay Mayer? How you doing? What if that yo-yo was used for 3A? It can be. It works. No, this is like a legit good yo-yo, chat. Even though like you'd look at this and be like, oh, that looks like a meme yo-yo. It's actually like usable. It's very good. I did a full, very difficult trick set on this yo-yo, like on an impromptu demo at Arizona State Yo-Yo contest. So yeah. Do a Gentry trick. I'm trying to think what trick does Gentry do? I'm trying to think. I know all the elements, but I'm trying to think of a specific one that he's known for. AD, how you doing? Rail combo, but that's not his trick though. I'm trying to think of like a trick that's like specifically his. Zontal C6, that was the one that came to mind, but that's actually a Hiroyuki Suzuki trick. But I guess since he's known for it. Oh, it just falls off with his yo-yo. I'm gonna switch to Spotlight Plus. Yeah, that one's not too bad. That's the horizontal C-stick. Oh no, you know which one is his? Is this thing. This one I think he was actually the first to do. This thing. That trick. Although that might be a Kevin Nicholas trick, I'm not sure. Yo, what's up, Bongo? What's up, Anderson? You're the yo-yo player from Cyprus. I remember you. How you doing? How you doing, human? Bro, looks like you're dancing crazy moves. Thank you, Dion. What's up, Heart? Does the string hurt the finger by rubbing? When you first start yo-yoing, definitely yes. But once you get used to it, like, take a look at my finger. I have like a permanent indent, and it's very calloused up, so it doesn't really hurt anymore. What's up, Caçador de Curiosidade from Brazil? I think I pronounced that correctly, hopefully. What's up, Kayra? What's up, Tony? How did I miss that? Chat, am I mid? Lil Ellie says hi. What's up, Lil Ellie? And how you doing, Elizabeth, as well? Bro, we have so many viewers. This is insane. Are we gonna surpass 300 at some point? Is that the cheat code to how your finger is now shaped? Yes. This is what it looks like when you have a string tied to your finger for 12 years. David, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you supporting the stream. Crazy, best of luck, thank you. What's up, Armonty? Can you do tricks with a blindfold? Do I have? I don't think I have a blindfold here. I have one somewhere. Godspeed. Okay, just once because I don't want to. It cuts up my fingers if I do it too much, so I usually don't do it very much. But there you go. What's up, Huddy? Bro, you guys see how long this yo-yo can grind for? I didn't even throw like that crazy hard. This thing's gonna go for like 20 seconds, bro. Bro, it grinds forever, chat. This yo-yo is actually insane. And I still have enough to bind it. Still enough power to bind it. Chat, are we gonna hit 300 viewers? Okay, guys, how about this? If you guys share the live enough and we get over 300 viewers on the live, I will give 5 channel memberships for free to you guys. How about that? Only if we can get over 300 viewers at once. And I have to see it, that's the rule. Eiffel Tower, I got you. The viewers went down 100 right after I said that. Oh well. Guess you guys don't want channel memberships. Everyone share some, might get a membership. Jaden, thank you for the GG. I appreciate that. What's up, Margot? You subscribed? Thank you so much. Guys, we're almost at 54.7 thousand subscribers. We're gonna hit 55K probably in the next couple weeks, hopefully, or sooner if you guys are really killing it with the subscribing. Wait. Oh, that sound was amazing. How you doing, Pokey? You have a magic yo-yo? I have a few, yeah. It's worth learning yo-yoing. Learning yo-yo. It's always worth learning yo-yo, regardless of an apocalypse. Learn yo-yo anyway, it's fun. Yo, what's up, Nadia? Why'd you want to do yo-yo? I don't know, I just found it interesting. I enjoy doing it, and I'm still doing it 12 years later. W Hunter from Ellie. Thank you, Ellie. What's up, British? Yo, we just hit 54.7K, and my bearing died. Yay. Let me switch to another yo-yo. That bearing sounds so much better. Used to have a Omega Fireball around 98. Nice. He reminds me of Kahlua from Hunter x Hunter. You know what's funny is my name is Hunter. Wish I was this good at something. I appreciate that. Takes a lot of practice. Don't strangle yourself. I'll try not to. Could never do those tricks. Well, it takes a lot of practice, yeah, Bill. I bet you could do it if you spent 12 years on yo-yoing like me. Leo says everyone subscribe and like Hunter Yo-Yo. I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna head out like in the next few minutes maybe, and I'll go live again later today, I think. Because I got some stuff to get done. This yo-yo's super fun. What's up, Robin? guys have, I hate to leave when you guys have, or when you guys have so many people here watching, because we have a lot of new viewers, so I don't want to leave, but I have other stuff to get done. But I will be live again later today. What time? I'll be live around 6 p.m. MST, which will be like 8 p.m. EST. Bruh. Chat, yo-yo trick? Yo-yo trick? Oh my gosh. Probably be back for that one. Let's go. Thank you so much. Ooh, that felt really smooth. Ellie loves your yo-yo tricks. Thank you, Ellie. If someone wants to gift me a membership, go right ahead. So just people can't actually choose who the gifted memberships go to. YouTube chooses randomly based on who the biggest fans of the channel are. So people who are watching a lot, commenting, subscribed, donating, all that stuff adds up together to have YouTube decide who to give the memberships to. What's up, Ahmed? Try Paris. I assume you mean like the Eiffel Tower. I got you. There you go. Thank you, Raiden. Hopefully you subscribe as well, because I go live every single day on YouTube. Do the DNA. Alright, I got you. Nice. There we go. And bro 67 is subscribed as well. Alright guys, I'm gonna get heading out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be live again later today. So make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.